What's going on? Here on another trip, Clampers. It's called the Hemorrhoid. Stopped right here in Kramer Junction. Met up with Graham. We just had a little lunch, brunch, had a light breakfast. So yeah, we're on our way over to Tehachapi. We had some rough weather up the Cajon Pass. For you familiar, and those of you not, it's a part of the road where you go from the lowland up to the high desert. It's like a 1,600 foot elevation gain or something like that. So yeah, it was snowing through there, but it wasn't sticking or anything. It was just snowing real lightly, and a little bit of rain before that. So we're supposed to be having snow over here in Tehachapi, so we'll see how that goes. And I just insulated the trailer, the walls and the back drop door only. So underneath and on top I just put a little Reflectic, so hopefully it helps. A little buddy heater, keep us warm. I'll let you know about that. All right, Graham got out and opened the gate. I shut the gate. It's closed. Look where we're at, next to these windmills. It's what creates the wind. Turn them off. Right, Paul Renner? Yeah, I'm not sure where we're gonna be camping. I don't see anyone yet, but it's probably in those trees or something like that. Look at her. Look at her. She looks lost. She's got her baby. I'm not gonna mess around. Flip my truck over or something crazy. That's funny. Here we are. It's a ranch. I don't know how many acres it was. I forgot, but this is a nice property. You can see the snow. Yeah, and something was going on with my truck. Four-wheel drive was not working. I hate to admit that. Graham over here, you know, has his Chevy or his Ford, and I'm always talking crap. So I won't talk crap about your Ford, dude, until that 4x is fixed, and then I will go back to it. Well, yeah, he's giving me a hard time. I deserve it. All right. It's starting to hail, and it's kind of going in a little bit of rain. Look at this out here. This is awesome. Started to hail for a minute, but I feel sprinkles coming down. Leveled out the trailer a little bit. A little better than it is. I'll be able to sleep in there, no problem. Got that front tongue up a little high. Oh yeah, and I forgot to mention, this is all my crap in here. I haven't unloaded because it's like raining and stuff. Probably tomorrow. I'm probably just gonna pile it up over there and set up my cot and sleep in here with all of it, just because of the weather. But yeah, I insulated my trailer for the last 3 weekends. The back door and the side walls. The timing couldn't have been better because this would have been an ice box. And then I just put Reflectix on the ceiling. I'm still gonna put insulation there, but that's just what I have right now. And I put it up because the weather was just getting bad. And then I'm gonna insulate underneath the trailer, but it's not insulated underneath it, but still the walls and that Reflectix will definitely help when you have snow on the ground. And it's gonna be in the high 20s, low 30s. Yep, we got a little hail. Snowballs coming down. It's going down. It's only gonna get worse because the sun is going down and it's pretty cold. It's smacking me in my face. These are nice here though. Oh yeah. All right, it's what, like 9 o'clock, 9:30. It's snowing outside. Sounds like rain, but we were out there. It's snowing. And all my gear is inside my trailer. My bed will be going right here. Graham and I are just hanging out in my trailer. This is nice. It's warm. We have a little buddy heater going, a little fan behind it, circulating the warm air. Yeah, my stove. We didn't cook dinner because it was raining. And now it turned to snow. So we just ate a bunch of snacks. Oh, yeah, all my gear is in here, just hanging out. Staying out of the cold, staying dry. What do you think? Satisfactory?
Satisfactory.
There you go. We are here at the Cesar Chavez Museum. Take a look. Got the flags flying. It's pretty nice. Take a look inside, see what it's like. It's a visitor center, National Monument.
You don't buy coffee, but
My name's Erin. I'm the superintendent of this park.
okay.
So that's a big honor to get a chance to be a superintendent of this place. This park is very small but very powerful. It packs a lot into 2 acres. So 1 acre is this property right here that includes Caesar and Helen's grave. The visitor center that you all can walk through yourselves. It's a self-guided visitor center with it includes Caesar's office. Hold on, I'm just not going to compete. It used to be a parking lot, and this was a tiny dirt patch in the middle of the parking lot. This is where Caesar buried his 2 dogs, Swelga and Boycott. They were German Shepherd dogs that he got in the early 1970s when he heard from the FBI that someone had put a hit on his life. And so instead of running, which is actually what he did for the first 5 days, he's like, all right, I'm going to go hide. But he realized if he was running, they were winning because he wasn't able to do the work he needed to do. So he got 2 German Shepherd police dogs. He surrounded his house, which is the other part of our monument that you can go see the outside of. He surrounded his house with a chain link fence, and he stayed. So his 2 dogs were buried here. When he passed away, he had already told his wife, like, I want to be buried next to Helga and Boycott. They were my best friends. So he got buried here, and then Helen said to her family, she said, I'm not leaving him, so you all need to make sure that you protect this property and try to protect it forever. And that's when the family decided maybe we should think about turning this into a national monument. They were contacted by then Secretary Ken Salazar from the Department of Interior. He said, we want to make this a national monument. They said, we don't want to give you 2 acres of our land, because that's how you have to make a national monument. You have to give the land away. But the family took road trips, and they took a road trip up to Manzanar, and they saw how the National Park Service was telling a difficult story. And they were like, all right, if they can tell that story, maybe they could tell this one too. And so we became a national monument in 2012. So the National Park Service owns these 2 acres, but the rest of the property is still owned by the National Chavez Center. You'll see little outbuildings across the property that are all part of a tuberculosis hospital. I mean, this property has got some history. Wow. So Kern County opened a tuberculosis hospital here in the 1920s. It ran through the 1960s. The cure for tuberculosis was found. The hospital shuts down. They put this place up for auction, and that's when the United Farm Workers were like, this isn't bad, because it has all the facilities. It's kind of away from the battlefields of Kern County. We're up in the mountains, and we would also still be able to be connected to Imperial and Coachella valleys. So this became their centralized hub. This is where they trained, this is where they organized, this is where they all lived. And this is where Caesar spent the last 24 years of his life. You know, that guy, I thought I worked hard. And the more I learn about this man, he never stopped. But this is the place where he would get to come back and rest. When he would normally work, he'd be in this building by 7 o'clock in the morning. He woke up by 4 o'clock in the morning. He climbed to the top of a hill you'll see behind these cypress trees. On the top of that hill is where he'd watch the sunrise, he'd meditate, and he did yoga. Like, I didn't know this. So he did meditation and yoga up there to get him in the right headspace. Then he'd go here in this building and he'd work until 5 or 6 o'clock at night. Then he'd get in his car, drive down the hill, and go visit the farms and the farm workers. That was a daily thing. Sunday was the day of rest, but it wasn't. It was just when he was over at the other side of the property farming, because they had a big farm on site here. Because everybody, if you worked here, you got food, you got lodging, it was all paid for, and you got a stipend every month. And the stipend that everybody else made is what he made. So when he passed away, he left nothing financially to his family. He had nothing to leave. He was making the exact same amount of money as everybody else. But he had 50,000 people follow behind his casket in Delano. He left a legacy. So that's this place. This place has got some really, healing energy. This is where a lot of people came. This is where they got to rest and recharge, and then they would go back out and keep trying to make the world a better place. Any questions? And then I'm going to let you all go.
Yeah, this is the house where he lived. This is the chain link fence he put around it, and then had 2 German Shepherds protect it. guard it. Very interesting. They have an old car here. Probably his, and they just left it here. That's pretty cool. Get a picture of it. Story though.
So 1876, this loop opened. We got this information yesterday from the conductor at the other museum. He said that this Bill Hood was out here trying to engineer how to get up and over and around these mountains, and the plan was to go to Henry Mayo, which was currently Magic Mountain Parkway, but this is saving, you know, lots of time and money. So a kid from a local ranch rolled up on a wheeled device. He was just a little boy, and he says, why don't you guys just make a loop? And then the kid wandered off, and then he started thinking about it. Wow, that's a great idea. And so the way the loop winds up, the train circles around, and it's about, I think, 75 feet.
Can't see it, but I'm gonna get it on video so you can see the train come around the whole loop.
And I'll send you a copy, because
Nice.
I got about 5 minutes there. But you pass over 77 feet is the rest of your train, and that was the maximum speed they would go, and this will handle 4,000 feet. So just under, you know, 80% of a mile long train can just
Take that loop.
And I'll send you my link.
All right, I'm gonna do maybe like slow-mo, or no, real quick. I'm gonna do a hyperlapse right now. I don't know how long it takes for this thing to make the loop, but I'll tell you the time after it goes. So if it's like a 6-second video, I'll tell you the time, how long it took to do that. All right, so that video was about just almost 8 minutes, and it's like a 6-second video. It's awesome. I hope you enjoyed. We're in downtown Tehachapi, and water tower there, American, California, police flag, some other flag I didn't see. This is in front of the Tehachapi Depot Railroad Museum. Pretty cool. Take a picture of this and some video. Pretty nice. I'm trying to get a Tehachapi sticker, so they said they have some in here. We're gonna check it out. Downtown, it's pretty cool. Just looking for a sticker. We'll get some video. This is inside the museum. Look at these. Everything's in pristine condition here too. Doing a presentation in there, so I don't want to be too loud. Train's gonna go by right now. It's cool. That's that hyperlapse video I did. It comes out and goes up and around. See the train go by. Sorry for the spin around. The train's going by right now. Nice. All right, we're back in camp. The weather's a lot better. Still a little windy, but behind my trailer it's nice. It's blocking the wind out pretty nice. It's not raining, it's not snowing. Sun's out, it's drying up all this mud. It should be easy to get out of here. I won't have to get towed with the tractor. Going to that Chevy dealership Monday. All right, here we are. Graham and I did not eat dinner because it was raining, so I didn't cook dinner. That was my job. And we were too drunk, so he could not drive into town to take us to get dinner. I was gonna pay for it, and he was supposed to do breakfast. We woke up at 8. He woke me up, said it's 8 o'clock. They want us to be at the gate by 8:30, so we just grabbed our stuff and started heading out. And it's like probably 3 o'clock or past, and we haven't eaten lunch. And I was in charge of lunch, so we're at camp and we're gonna eat our lunch. It's a buffalo chicken. It's good. It has like buffalo sauce on the very outside, so it's not over tasting. It just has a little hint of it. Lettuce, tomato, mayonnaise, mustard, salt, pepper, and mild cheddar. So enjoy. And then we have those Pringles, cheddar Pringles. All right, man, there's your sandwich. There's my sandwich. We're gonna get after it. The sun is setting. Tyler and Travis are leaving. We have a group over there. Over there. And then we have a group that's over here. A lot of people left. We only have like 3 or 4 camps left, and then our camp's here. Yeah, these guys are leaving right now. They just dropped the pop-up tent trailer, and they're heading out. We just got our fire going. All right, dude, drive safe.
I gotta deal with Princess.
All right, we're over here at camp Saturday night. Most of the camp left. They went home. And I'll tell you what, it was worth staying. We have the fire. You can see the wind's not blowing really hard. It's a little cold out, but next to the fire is beautiful. It's a great night. Clear skies. This is awesome. The moon is out. Everything's going good. And all you guys that left, I think you're kind of a lady part. All right, it's Sunday morning. Beautiful weather. Everything's pretty much dry now. The dirt's compacted, nice. Me and Graham are just picking up our stuff, and some of the stuff he had in my trailer, we're taking it out, putting in his truck. I'm all hooked up to the trailer too, ready to go. Yeah, just gotta put the pin in the hitch. That's it. We'll be out of here. We're gonna stop somewhere and get food. Yeah, we only had one meal here the whole time. That was a sandwich yesterday on Saturday. We had a bunch of snacks though. Yeah, survived off beers. All right, we are leaving the ranch right now. Here's the gate. You got to keep it shut. I'm waiting for Graham. He took a different road to check out the ranch a little more because there's cows on this property. It's like 200 acres. So inside this gate and this fence line is the property for the ranch, and outside is just for the cows. So yeah, it's pretty cool. It's not so windy. A lot of the windmills are stopped. The ones up on the hills are going pretty slow, but they're flowing, making electricity, I guess. And I know some of this stuff, it was funny because it seemed like kind of a lefty kind of stuff, but hey, some of these guys are getting it, that green new scam or whatever, you know, they're cashing in on it 30 years ago, so can't be mad at anyone trying to make their money. That's big heads making big money, you know, stuff I don't have, that's for sure. All right, Graham and I are stopping for breakfast since, what was in the trash bag?
Beer cans.
We didn't cook breakfast either. Oh, so yeah, we're gonna stop here and get some breakfast. Eating here before, it's pretty good. We have a couple plaques over here. I'll go check them out after we eat. All right, stay tuned. It's not over yet. Yeah, we just ate over there at 20 Meal Team. I had the huevos rancheros. It was good. I didn't show it because I started mixing it up. I was like, oh, it's too late. Yeah, we're over here in Boron, the museum. 29 Mule Team Museum. This is our plaque from the last comp out. It's a double-sided plaque. Pretty cool. First one I've seen that's double-sided. If you watch my videos, you've seen it before. Alright, so right here's, I'm up in like Victorville, Hesperia area. It's on the north of the Cajon Pass. It's hard to see, but let's see if I can zoom in. Yeah, this is the north facing side of Mount Baldy, out where I live. I live on the other side of that, the south facing side. And yeah, I'm just hitting traffic. When I get onto the 15 from this 395, I know there's a lot of traffic. It's people coming from Vegas. So yeah, this will conclude the video. I'm out. I'll be home, and it's 37 miles and it's gonna be 59 minutes. So yeah, a little brutal drive, but I'm almost home. Thanks for watching. Subscribe if you're not a subscriber. Leave a like, comment, share it, all that good stuff. Click the bell for notifications. Until next time, out.